And good evening. Yeah, it helps if your mic is not sitting halfway across the room. Yeah, we're on an Linux server at the moment. I don't know what's occurring. He's gone. Currently we're in the house. But yeah, I want to build my iron farm, and I've actually been delaying building it. Started, but I think I've also made a mistake. Let's go across to the iron farm, which, yeah, I still need to fix these torches, which, again, iron. The top. This is the platform for the iron farm. Now the idea is, I started to build over center expel, but on second thought, that's not a good idea. What's going to happen is we want to basically about here. Let's bring this out 3 blocks. Will be the killing chamber for the iron golems. Now this is the center. Let's just pull this up and then pull that close. What needs to happen here, and I'll go a bit into the mechanics of what I'm using. And yeah, I'm using some of the mods in building, but this is repeatable in normal vanilla. This is not actually using the mods in the actual game, or in the actual mechanics. So this needs to go out 8 blocks from there. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is where it ends. This should still be workable. If I took like the water bucket, the water down, it's supposed to come here, not go over. You can see it's not going over. And this row is going to be lava stones. This is also where our collecting system is going to sit. How do I get up? Oh, I've got a back door. But this is all, that looks right. So that's half of it. Now, we need 8 blocks from here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again on this pillar. But this overhang is wrong. It's too much. Now this like this. I can't go wrong. Now I've got to confuse myself again. I need to concentrate on what I count. Slightly important. So that should be 8. That's right. Wrong. That's livable. Is it wrong? One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. It is actually wrong. But it's livable. Put that water bucket back into the backpack. So I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to shave this sides off. So we need to basically build a trading hall iron farm. That is the killing row for iron golems as they fall down from the platform. But they're not going to fall down from the platform from here. Let's collect all of these stones. The idea is the first platform, which we are on now, we'll see about the back still. The first platform is the trading hall. So this is where the village is going to be. So from here we need to go 3 spaces. So that's 3 spaces for him to be in before it's the floor. So that would be the floor. Now I want to do a bit of design here in the same time. If let's just make this out of wood. That's not all cobblestone. Would have actually liked the lines went the other way, but unfortunately not. So this needs to go across. This is also where it's actually very important to note that iron golems can spawn on invisible block. But yeah, I'm actually going ahead of myself now. That's just ankles. 1, 2, 3, and a 4th is wood. So it's 3 spaces for the trading hall. So for now I also need to light up the area. I don't want to get any jokers coming to say hi. Want to put some torches down before I have some visitors, but I don't want. You'll see already on my island they are already spawning. And I'm out of torches, but that's why I'm carrying the coal on me. So we need to go here 8 blocks back. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to put one there because that's up. And here, and basically say 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th one is the back side. This is actually, damn it, supposed to be like that. Let's break our ankles again. We want to go here 1, 2, 3, and then 2 blocks up, and then the 3rd one get in line with that one. But this is actually going to need to be chopped off, and I'll show just now why. I've actually already hinted about the reason for that. Yeah, this is all going to be one big floor, and this is where the iron golem spawns. I'm just filling it in. See, we've got friends below also. Yeah, this whole area needs to be basically filled in. If I could use full commands, it would have been a lot easier. I believe some of the build tools will make it easier also, but that's not at the moment, and I still don't know how this works actually, but I'll get there. So this is up. A bit tedious to build all of this, and yeah, especially on stream. And we're out. Backpack. Yeah, quickly we're running through all of this wood. That's not what I actually wanted. wanted to get all the wood in. Wrong place of a red block. We'll put that out now. I always say waste load to one pot. This design basically comes from when I was busy researching iron golems quite a while back. How their spawn mechanics are working and how to build basically a place for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, that's fine. Now we need to go downstairs. And we've got one ground. One thing with the mods, it's actually telling me we've got one ground below us. Having said that, these grounds are not easy compared to the normal vanilla. Guys with the trident spawns a lot more regularly, and with the other words, you're a lot more likely to die to one of them. So unfortunately you need to do the bottom side also, because the space needs to stay 3 high, at least for now. And as I go through, I'll explain more about the mechanics. But we're nearly done filling these spaces in. Well, at least the roof. And that's the wrong placement. There's our area. This is our trading hall. Could expand it that way. Could possibly, what I've done also in the past is create a center drop. The iron golems will float across to the center and drop down. So the villagers were able to go around. But for our purposes, this is what we're going to use. I'm just trying to think. I think I need to go downstairs again. And there's our friend. Yeah, that was not stupid. That's not what I want. I want a crafting bench. Don't I have a crafting bench in here? Apparently not. Okay. I'm not going to create another crafting bench. I've already got so many. And we can just quickly run back to get a spare crafting bench. Where did I put the spare crafting? There it is. And what I actually wanted to do was ladder. I think I need oak planks for that. that's in my backpack. And there's the ladders. The sets, rather. So I need to get on top of the where the iron golems is going to spawn. Let's just finish that area first. Already got 2 villages that I'm going to bring through. And we'll build the ladder here for now. This is temporary. I'm not. It still needs to be enclosed and all that. But what I want now is to put on a crafting bench here. And then we need to look at fences. Just put the oak wood back. I want to use the rubber wood. So I want to make fences out of that. Can't I use rubber wood here? Apparently not. So you can't use the rubber wood, which is a modded wood, for fences. That's going to be a bit of a bother. Okay, and then we'll have to use the oak. So we need fences for around the area. Now, one way is to hang it over, or what we're going to do is supposed to be able to jump on it. I don't have the fences in my hand. It's one over. That's why I was struggling. Okay, that's not possible in vanilla, but that's again a mod. Vanilla, yeah, it does have a backing. But like I said, it is a modded server. So we need to put the fences too high and right around the perimeter. So here we'll go 3 high, because we've got to step up here. And we're out of fences. So we're going to chop through a lot of fences very quickly. This is rubber wood, yes. At least I can make sticks out of rubber wood. Where's the fences? There they are. Let's go around. All around the outside. That's why I said this is only temporary. Just remember, even the iron golems can spawn on one unspawnable block. One deep. So as long as there's a spawnable block underneath it, they can spawn on it. And I'm out of... damn it. Now becoming a bit of an issue. So that's one, there's 2. So they should not be able to spawn on top of here, but they can spawn on top of here. I think I've got some oak logs in my storage. Actually a stack of it. So we'll just have to go and fetch that. Yeah, more than enough. Yeah, I made sure I've got enough resources. I just weren't anticipating that I can't craft fences out of rubber wood. That was a bit short-sighted for me. Just here. And then fences. Do a high all around. And you can do this also with glass or any unspawnable block. But I think fences, this case, will just look a little bit better. Out of it again. I don't want to just craft blindly because this is resources. Grind for resources. I don't really want to just go blindly. That's why I'm crafting so little at a time. That is wrong. That is actually perfect. Yeah, like I said, let's finish this area first. Now we need water buckets. That's why I was busy getting water buckets ready. Like that back. And then we've got basically now infinite water supply. We just basically extend all the way down. Iron golems will spawn here. The water will basically push them down for them to fall down here. But that's that area done. You can see all the torches has flung off down here and out there. Because I don't have the iron for the collection system yet. So we'll have to basically swim around and collect till I've got the iron for the collection system, which is basically hoppers. So I've got 2 chests ready here that I can convert into hoppers. Now unfortunately growth particles will be here. There's nothing you can do about it. Now we start with this area. Still not done. So rules are 3 blocks high, but for damn it, I forgot about that. But for villagers, because it's also sort of a breeding area also, for them to be able to breed, they need 2 blocks open above the bed. Wool is upstairs. I've been collecting wool also. a whole stack of wool. And it's night time, so we can quickly go and sleep. And get the night over. Down we go again. So like I said, iron golems needs can spawn on any block that is a solid block underneath it, even though it's an unspawnable block. Water counts as an unspawnable block for iron golems, but because it's only one deep, they can spawn in, on top of it or in it, as the case may be. Don't tell me, going to tell me I need to crafting bench. I'm going to put the crafting bench against the roof. See why I chose against the roof a bit. Yeah, I can use rubber. I just want to move the oak out of, because I don't have a lot of oak, that's all I've got. So I'd rather use the rubber for now. So let's create 4 beds for now. So let's put the 4 beds, and here it's up to you how you decide to place these beds. So there's 4 beds. But what's preventing the iron golem from spawning here on this area? By the way, I need to get water. So what's preventing the iron golem from spawning here? At the moment, nothing. This is why I have these blocks with. So I want to create. I'm going to hate myself. I need stone cutter. It nearly feels like I've not prepared for this, but I've got enough resources. I was thinking of taking a stone cutter and I forgot about the stone cutter. Let's just quickly grab the stone cutter and then go up. A stone cutter. What is going to look like a nice thing? Deep slate tiles, polished deep slate. Let's go for the polished deep slate in this case. 56. So the rule says 2 blocks above the bed. That's 2 blocks above the bed. But it says iron golems needs 3 blocks. Follow what's going on. This is now 2.5 blocks high. Iron golems can't spawn here. It also has the added benefit of being unspawnable. Now of course, there's a caveat also to this. If you're going to use one of these beds to sleep in, it's not spawnable in the same sense that it would be spawnable when you die. You actually lose that function. This is not pure design. So I can create 1 block down. Because the problem is now this offsets it also. But for now, let's just do this. I'm going to put wood through over here. And it's basically just enclosing this whole area now. Oh, okay. Where did I pick that up? Yes. So we'll just hold this up and make this our one eye. Because we want to keep our villagers also safe. Especially if you have to go through all the effort of getting the correct trade on them. This is something in a mod. This is not normal or vanilla, where you can place the block out. And that's been catching me off guard quite a few times. Ah, that pickaxe is getting low. I don't know why this music keeps on stopping. It looks like it stops in the middle of a song and then doesn't continue. So this is all just encasing the whole area. And we still have to move the villagers in here. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to need, I think, one more. That done. And then we basically continue building this up. I'm going to leave the other side open where I can move the villagers. I've got 2 villagers sitting in that little box there. One of them mad at me because I accidentally hit it. But yeah, still a villager, so hopefully he forgets about it. It was only a stone axe that I hit it with. Again, the whole area needs to be covered to prevent the iron golems from spawning in here, where we don't want them. There's also a whole calculation about how many iron golems will spawn per villager. I hope I've got enough of these. Otherwise I'll have to start using cobble. Now, the reason why I needed water was basically for this. Because this is going to stay here. But I don't want the villagers to go down in it. So I'm going to basically fill it up. Makes a villager will bump. And then when I walk off, it'll just walk them straight off. Damn it, thing's stuck. So as for let's put it at lighting effects, we can put down torches here, but this is already non-spawnable, but it's dark. I normally just put torches down or light the lanterns as I get more resources and stuff. Just to light up the area and be able to see myself better. But the inside you can normally put torches in. I think we might be too little. I still have to go and pick some more out. Only 47 left. And it's night again. Like I said, I'm going to leave a gap here. I think I'll leave it too wide for the villagers to be able to come in as somebody is sleeping on the server. Might be just enough. Nah, it's not enough. Just too little. I'm going to leave that gap there for the villagers to come in. But having said that, we need workstations for them. So, smithing table for iron and lectern for books. So what I normally do is click in and put the lectern down. We need to stay one block around that way. That's fine. So that'll be those workstations, and we'll take the smithing table onto the other side. So we'll do the same. We can pack them in, tie it together later, but for now we can just do that. So they'll be able to get here and still work. So I've got glass, but we can fill in these areas. So this is a modded glass, smooth glass. You can stock on those. I'll take those down just now. Modded glass, but yeah, any glass, this is decoration only. There's a reason why I put down the beds and the crafting tables also, because villagers will pathfind to them and they'll try and go there first. Actually replace these also with glass, and I'll do that another time because I've got ample of glass. I didn't even use one stack. Yeah, that's actually worthwhile to replace with glass so that you can actually see out. But for now, we're going to get the villagers coming in here. We want steps here. No, not that. That was right. Up. And there goes my pickaxe. But I have a spare. And just for precaution's sake. That's wrong. But I can land on here and then I'll find up here. But like I said, I've prepared for this. I actually had created brand new tools to build this with. Anything else that I need to do? This we can take off. Yeah. Let's get the villagers in here. Oh yeah, that's the other part that I was doing. I nearly forgot. So, normally under here, I would make use of a ether hopper clock. So, in the center, or as close center as you can, put down a village bell. Now the village bell can be rung with an ether hopper clock. But of course this is modded, and this is probably the only mod I'm using on this thing, apart from the wood. I'm going to use this, which is basically just a time clock that'll every now and again it'll ring the bell. The bell will basically frighten the villagers and they'll start scurrying. And when they get frightened, they summon an iron golem. Now other mob farms uses makes use of zombies, or well, I did rounds in the past also, but yeah, you could use any hostile mob to get them frightened, and the moment they get frightened, they'll start summoning. You need to come over here, and you're the guy that decided. Now the one composter that I use, you like. You rescinded your choice. Okay, that's fine with me. So when you're in here, as close to here as we can, and from the bottom, oops, and you can see immediately runs inside and immediately grab the station. That's why you put down the stations first. Otherwise they'll try and pathfind and try and find other things. Remember, that's also a village breeder. It's a big combination of things. The slow backing up. And the iron farm won't start working until there's a few of them. And the reason why we only need 2, at least for now, is because you only need 2 to start. Come now. Don't be difficult. Go that way. Where are you going to? You see what I'm saying about villagers? Some of them are just trying to be the village idiot. Now you're going the right way. There you clicked. So we'll just put do it that, and then we've got just enough. And then we grab 2 claws and pull that up. So now that they're here, we can try them breed. Now because there's 2 blocks above the bed, they will see it is breedable. And because there's 4 beds, there's enough beds for kids to have. Now the only catch is of course the right time of the day, then you see hearts. Now this is where you also have to look if it's if they show a thunder strike on top of the head, it means something's wrong. Either there's not enough space, not enough beds, not enough room, something's wrong. Now this guy is giving us Elder 1 and a book crafts, and this guy is giving us coal or emerald for a stand access, but this guy I want for the iron. And yeah, that little one will just have to grow up, and when there's about 3 or 4 of them, they'll start spawning iron golems, which should spawn on the top of the roof, which will fly down there and die on the magma stones. And because this is a solid water, of course going right to the top, they can't come down here. I'll just put that back there. You can see the sun is going down. Let's sleep the night away. So it's actually a very simple design and all that. Yeah, we need to clear out that blocks. Actually, very simple design. With I need to put here slabs, and then yeah, come up here and like I said, normally that bell would be rung with an ether hopper clock, which means I've put a 4x2 top slab building there with the upper clock on it and a bell next to it, and that would then ring the bell every now and again based on the amount of stacks of items I put into the clock. But I'm trying to reduce the amount of hoppers I'm using in the server, because at the end of the day that is a server, and hoppers do cause lag, especially in 1 or 2 hoppers, not so much lag, but the more hoppers you use, the more lag it causes on a server. So don't want to use hopper trains and all that. The same with minecarts and all that. All of that has an impact. Why is my axe not here? So this little hut was temporary, and was just to keep the villagers safe until I basically could, like I would dig now, stream the iron farm. My only problem now is, of course, I need iron for hoppers, so that I can start collecting iron. And of course I don't have any iron anymore. And there goes my axe. But yeah, we've got enough resources to make another stone axe. Been using stone tools for quite some time. Built this whole place out with stone tools. Which is difficult because I don't want to build the iron farm sooner. Because I wanted to stream that. Yeah. Not a difficult build. And yeah, I'll stream already. Now I've used different ways of getting into the farm. Every time you build it, you need to make sure that the villagers can't get out, because they will pathfind to anything they can. So what I also want to quickly do is oak, okay, and rubber. Crafting table. I'll probably leave a crafting table here because I keep needing one here. 3 more beds. For an iron farm to work, the beds are more important than the workstation. And that is why it's got a second floor. When you move stuff around... Did you just despawn my bed? My bed's despawned. Gone. I lost that bed. Kids, you contact them anywhere. So yeah, there we've got a number of beds, and we can do it this way also. So like I said, if you set this as your respawn point, like I did just now, you can sleep here, that's fine. But when you respawn, what respawn does is it looks for available spawning points around the bed to spawn on. Half slab is not a spawnable point, meaning it's you'll get the message that something is blocking your spawn point, namely the half slabs around the bed. I've given these guys quite a bit of food, so they should have more than enough in their inventory to keep on breeding and bring up more. Elder 1 is not something I want at the moment, so I'm just going to leave it as is. And if it gets something that I actually want, I'll trade with it. Yeah, unfortunately, there is no way for me to go in like an hour playthrough server. Where's that door? Like on a playthrough server with friends. No way for me to go into spectator mode. So I'll just have to do something like this. We'll put a ladder down here. For me to be able to sneak up here. So 2 rows high. This should spawn any iron golems. And they should fall over the side. That might actually be spawnable. But this might actually be spawnable, so yeah, we might get iron golem spawning on the side of this road. Damn it. I'll have to get more fence posts going. And I thought I was done. That's the risk, is sometimes you forget something. That is 8 by 8 at 16. 2 across 22 times 2 is 44. I need 44 of those fence posts. If my calculations are correct. Well, I've got 33. Let's see how far we get. First of all, do I have to get to the top and drop down again? Apparently I do. But I can drop down into the water. I need to drop down into the bricks. So this needs to... not that one. That one. Needs to be too high also. Yeah, I'm not close to... there's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. I need 9 more. Where am I going? That's why I keep try and save the oak, stuff like that. That's 6. I need another oak log. Nine. We go, and down we fall, apparently. Right again, off we go. Across we go, and... this should make this area now non-spawnable for iron golems. I nearly missed that part. The problem is, it will the villagers will only spawn a certain amount of iron golems. If there's iron golems standing around on these blocks, they won't spawn any. You don't want any extra iron golems in the area. Otherwise, you'll have a story of no spawns. Torches are also nice that you can put them upside down. You can see I already got 2 here now. And this will now become effectively a village. Which will start spawning iron golems. And because they're in here, they are protected against all the other enemies, if you wish to call it like that. But yeah, let's pop these blocks out with some glass. And let's just do it right through. I actually like that this class is borderless. I know the mod after, well, it's effectively a mod. It's a view thing. Does do it also, but yeah, it just looks so clean without the lines. We'll put the torches on the glass for now. Even though I don't like putting torches on glass. It looks bad for me. But we don't have lanterns, we need iron for that. And then what I also want is I want slabs for this side. Not the whole. Yeah, I just want to put in slabs. So in theory there's supposed to be copper here, or another thing that I was considering was to basically build that this thing goes down underneath and through to the house with a water stream. But yeah, it's something to think about. Because now it's just a collecting system. The easiest is to put hoppers there. And the beta that went missing has returned. So we'll just put it down here. Problem is if you hit one of those kids, damn it. You hit one of those kids, causes issues. Villagers gets mad at you, prices goes up. Yet, and that's how I hit the one that run in front of you. So, yeah, his prices started to come down again. So he took this workstation, so I can break this workstation and put it down again. Now I took that one. Lack of the sea. Don't like it. I took that one. What's it got now? In the one. No, I don't want in the one. So that's again a mod. Looting 2. Nah, it has potential. Looting 2 has potential. Capacity 1. And that's one of the grinds that you have to do, is keep switching between them. And I've grind hours just to get stuff like mending and all that. Clipping edge 3. That's not bad. But then you have to combine books. And then you need XP. Nature's Mend. Use your aura. What aura? Again, that is a mod that's now coming into effect there. Air Affinity. Removes spawning speed penalty when you're underneath swimming. Sounds nice, but what else do you have? No, I'm not interested in that at the moment. And it go be precisely that. And like I said, this can go on for hours. Exactly the same thing. But yeah, like I said, that is basically the mining thing, and I was hoping that we would start triggering the iron farm. And you could start seeing people, start seeing the island colonies falling off and dying, but yeah, not happened yet. I said villages, so from my experience and things, I don't think kids count. So they need to grow up first before the iron golems will spawn, and that can take a while. But yeah, my throat is starting to hurt me again. That's partly why I've not been streaming. And yeah, like I said, I wanted this iron. I was keep holding it back, building this. I wanted to stream building this. Because every server I've been on, I've been building this iron farm, or basically a variant of this iron farm, using the same techniques. Half slab sunk in beds, because 2 blocks above, villagers can breed. They only need 2 villagers to start this thing, and as you add more workstations and things, you just let the villagers breed more. Bell somewhere either above them or below them that keeps ringing, triggering them to go into a panic state, and causing, now we've got 3 villagers, causing them to spawn in iron golems. Permafrost. Yeah. My throat is now breathing. But yeah, and then of course, as the iron golems spawn on top, they'll fall down here, and the magma blocks will slowly break them up. I know you can use lava or stuff like that, but yeah, for now, this is what works. Just do that, and at least the iron should all be here. So now it's just a story of for them to start spawning iron golems. But it also means I can now also start with the trading hall, getting stuff like mending. You can see they're already breeding again. Getting stuff like mending and efficiency, and there's a mod called excavation which helps with digging for more resources and all that. That was being held back by this project. Here we should be enough for the iron golems to spawn, or there must be one more villager. I've learned to look down when I eat when I'm in a village farm. Like I said, we can also sleep here, especially if we've got extra beds. You can't sleep as soon as they sleep. You have to wait for the sun to go down further than they do. There's still 3 villagers. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. Like I said, it's... And... got our first iron golem. So unfortunately it does take a little while for them to break down. Iron golems have a lot of health. there it's gone. If I jump down here, not good enough. Okay, we'll have to go down here. There it is. So this is a mod thing that again. But it's for an iron ingot. So I think that is one hopper. Backpack that we can drop in there. Get it out of our inventory. Redstone. No, it's not. Need 5. Yeah, 5. But I think I get more iron ingot while I was doing something other than preparing for that. So yeah, there is more efficient farms and all that. Why did I get so many? Oh well. Now we need chests. I didn't even realize we had that many. Last I checked, I was very scarce on ingots. Okay, that's a welcome surprise. This also means that we can go through here. We can, yeah, there's already another iron golem there. And there that stuff is coming out. Just get some air. Of course, now we want to put this like this. This is where it now gets fun, like that. And then the hopper. I'm drowning. I miss from the old server. I had Aqua Affinity, I could be down here for a while. So now, I can remove these. Yeah, and I've got an iron pickaxe, but that is I'm using sparingly. Hello. What happened to my... Eh? Are we lagging again? No, let's do full ping. Waiting for server, yeah, we having a server issue again. We've got a server issue again. Lovely. I don't know what's going on. My ISP is set to check the lines, it's not my lines. But every now and again I'll have issues like this. Where and it'll stay like this until I disconnect and reconnect. Nothing works, nothing. Sometimes I'll have a 3000 ping, 3000 millisecond latency. Yeah, Sadrock, I'm not sure what's going on. It's just Minecraft that does it. But for some reason it's not liking the server. And now I'm out of the chest, but I can't do anything. If I move away, I sometimes rubberneck right back there. Waiting for server. 7,000. I've died because of this. I'm stuck. The command I can use in the game to get me into safety, which I'll have to use, because I can't do anything now. At least I got the collection system in. Check how long it takes to execute that command. 10,000 milliseconds. And I can't get to the door. I'm safe. So it's just going to continue like this until I basically say disconnect, wait half an hour and connect back in. So yeah, that seems like that's the end for me at least. I don't know what's going on. And you can see immediately after I've disconnected, I'm up to 136 milliseconds again. I don't know what's going on there, and it's been driving me nuts. But the main thing that I wanted to do was build the farm to basically get that done so that I can start collecting iron ingots and start going from there. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there. Maybe my networking to the server improves over the coming time. But for now, let's raid out. That's because it takes so long to connect also into the server, I don't know. So let's raid out. But thanks for watching. Until next time.